And welcome to today's flight. Today we're flying in Japan, as you can see here, all Nippon. Interesting livery, we are in Hiroshima. As you know, there was a a war update of Japan very recently, and today we're gonna do a flight toward Tokyo. This is the flight, so Hiroshima to Tokyo. I'm not gonna spend too much time here because it's not short. So let me close this. So yeah, let's jump immediately into the plane. Let's go. Let's start preparing because yeah, it's not a short flight. Again. And we are of course flying the A320 by none other than Fenix simulation. Okay. Which is by far one of the very best add-on you can have in the Flight Simulator 2024. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Battery on. External power. Crew supply. Let's turn everything on immediately. Okay. And let's see if it does work. Also today, you know that there was a bug in the Fenix. With the loading, with the boarding of the plane, you have to restart everything. Let's see. Last time it didn't happen. This is fine. Of course, we are not flying real time. Let's see what it does today. Okay, it's working. Fine. Okay. So also we're gonna have to update you on something after, which was quite not really yeah, let's say not the best. Seems setting. Let me see. I always do this because you never know. But now I guess yeah, the Fenix is pretty fine with that bug that basically was using a wrong plane configuration. And you have to reset every time. Now it's fine after the version 3. Okay, so init request. Let me open Let's View in the meantime. Well, we don't really have a departure. So yeah. Speaking of which, do they still no? Okay, yeah, I still have it. Oh no, well, this is from Shanghai. Yeah, because we don't have a departure, so I was checking a flight that happened yesterday. Okay, classical. Oh my god, this website is so bad. Why are people watching Nice? A lot of delays. So the flight I was talking about is this one here. Yeah, actually for the runway maybe it's not. Oh well. Ah yeah, but yeah, check the last landing. Okay. This land here, and the departure was completely different. Great. So what I was checking, maybe this, I guess. Yeah, I guess was this. Yeah, was this one because it was the last one. So yeah, they took off. Oh wow, it took what? No. What? I completely messed up the... Because it set up me runway 28. Ah, yeah, but this is... What the fuck? Oh my god, those are arrivals. Okay. I was checking this one. No, it isn't this one. Oh my god. Was this one. Alright. Ah, which is not... No, wait a sec. Okay. Finally. Yeah. Alright, finally. So take off and turn right. Okay. Yeah, because we don't have any procedure. So we're gonna fly call sign All Nippon 681. Cost index is 30. Cruise altitude 370. IRS align, confirm align. Align arrive, confirm align. Wind request. That's fine. And yeah, so we don't have a departure. I'm gonna show you anyway a little bit in the off. I mean, a little bit some info about the airport. So runway is 3,000 meter. We are surrounded by mountains actually, which again Navigraph is terrible to show this. So let me use Sky Vector. There we go. All right, here we are. So we are kind of in a valley. It's not as sharp actually, but yeah, as you can see here, 10,000 feet. Sorry, 1,000 feet, 1,000 feet here. So we are in a valley. We have to take off and turn right. And yeah, heading will be around the 090 of course. So take off straight ahead and then turn right, and then we're gonna join our flight plan. The air traffic is using running 28, which is totally fine. And we're gonna go direct Ikuno. Okay. So boarding is completed, I guess. So yeah, we don't really have to schedule a departure. We'll be radar vectoring. They still have this bug that connects the jet way after the, after the finished of the boarding. Okay. I rest 3 minutes, but yeah, I'm gonna start up APU anyway. APU start, and let's calculate performance here. I have the torch on. Alright, PAX on. This is fine. This is fine as well. Calculate. 143, 143, 143. Flaps 1, down 0.1, flex 66. And also I need my weight and balance here. Alright. As always, if you have any question about the flight or the plane, feel free to ask. Alright. So let's set performance in this MCDU and the flight plan in this other. Okay. So it's gonna be an heading departure, which I have no idea how to set it on the perhaps I have to indicate at least the runway to the plane, so it will be runway 28. Can I just set this? Yeah. Is it happy? Yes. So take off and then heading select. Initial climb, well, I don't know because I don't have a departure. We are currently at all right, 1,000 feet. Sorry, yeah, 1,000 feet. We can climb probably 8,000 feet, something like that, to be safe and high. Okay, initial climb 8,000. Unicom is set. 1 minute. APU bleed on. External power disconnect and chokes removed. All right. Other traffic is going away or is disconnect? No, it's still online. I have to file the flight plan, of course. So let me file the flight plan and then we're gonna push back. All right, flight plan filed. Okay, all right, let's go. Yeah, let's not go, not really, but yeah, we can plan it at least. We have to wait 1 minute still. Okay, we don't have to wait 1 minute. Push back, LS alignment. Wow, that's so long. Okay, but that's fine. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's go. So overhead, beacon lights on, transponder on, and starting number 1. APU bleed is on. Seat belts as well. Okay, I want to go in the ATSU menu to remove some. Never mind. These are traffic taking off. Yeah, I used to turn on the transponder when I push back because, for example, in Germany on VATSIM they want you to do it. Look at it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard our Airbus A320. Please pay attention to illuminated signs and following safety procedures.
All right.
Contains important information about exit routes, oxygen masks.
Yeah, I guess the volume is super low for me.
Position.
But yeah, the engine is going now. Okay, let me increase the volume a little bit. Starting number 2. There is another traffic there. They are not talking on frequency, which, as you well know, is not the best behavior to have on VATSIM, but whatever. I could have done another fly, honestly, even shorter, but yeah, let's just go to Tokyo. Tokyo was included in the update, which I mean, like, part of Tokyo was already really good before, so we're gonna approach from south, so we're not gonna really see Tokyo too much today. But yeah, was already quite good. Okay, this guy is going. Now we're gonna hear nice traffic again, probably. Parking brake set. Predictive wind shear. Weather radar is gonna be first captain side. I want terrain. And there we go. Into the skies. Okay, after start. After stall. AP bleed off. AP off. Flaps 1.
Seatbelt fastened. Further information regarding your safety on board can be found in the in-flight magazine.
Okay. Flaps 1 set. Do I have the torch again? Yes, I do. I keep turning on the torch. Alright. Transponder is on. This can go in normal mode. Spoiler armed. Auto brake armed as well. Flight control down 1. Sorry, 0.1. And taxi light. Let's go. Brake release. It's incredible. In the yesterday we flew the 7.3 in the A320. You just need a way less throttle to move the plane. I don't know if the 7.3 is that accurate, but yeah, that's what happened in the sim at least. Wow, the sound of this plane is incredible. Not really of the plane. Wow, the cabin is very cool as well. Look at that. Look at those custom seats. Wow, that's very interesting. So if you're wondering the strange livery, this was a plane that actually is flying on Nippon livery, but yeah, in the past was flying with this Air Nippon livery, which was like some regional airline controlled by All Nippon, I guess. Yeah, let's increase the speed. Are they turning right? Yeah. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Takeoff config norm. 5 knots of wind. Scatter crowd 3300. Yeah, pretty good weather. Nothing incredible, but good enough. Okay, power a bit. Want to accelerate this taxi here. Alright, landing light, sorry, takeoff, oof. Taxi light on. I couldn't say taxi, interesting. A little bit of lightning here. And we are almost, we are ready to go. We need to reach the holding point, which is taking forever because the plane want to move today. Let's accelerate this taxi, please. I don't want to stay here 2 days. Okay. So again, take off straight ahead and then edit select to turn north initially and then to turn west and go direct to Ikuno. Confirm Ikuno. No, direct Bolig actually. Yeah, because in Volante sometimes you are missing some waypoint. Direct Bolig, not Ikuno. Then we can go direct Ikuno for sure. After a bit. Okay. There we are. So no traffic around. These two guys took off and they are going away. What? Well. Here we are. Alright. I'll run it turn off. On. I mean, I don't know. It's accelerating. Very interesting. Before wasn't even moving, and now it's accelerating. Okay, landing lights and takeoff lights on. Strobe on. We're good to go. Cabin is not ready, by the way. So I just line up without having the cabin ready. Luckily, we have nobody around here, so oops. Okay. Center line. Alright. Let's wait cabin to be ready. And then let's go. Come on. It's gonna happen soon. Have a nice wind toward us. The wind is I mean, in the meter is 70, which is okay. Cabin ready, by the way. All right, let's go. 50%. Engine stable, brake release. Man flex SRS, auto thrust blue. V1 rotate. Alright, positive rate, gear up. And there we have Hiroshima Airport, surrounded by hills. Look at that. Look at the river as well. Wow, what a place. What a place. Both side. Very cool. Alright. Any select? Follow the flight director, autopilot. Wow. Really cool. Okay, lever climb. Thrust climb. Oh yeah. What a place of Japan is this. We're gonna see Hiroshima or not? It's just straight. Yeah, it's right. No, it's not here. It's behind those hills, actually. And we're not gonna see it because we are gonna turn. Now, speed check flaps up before. Okay. Let's go. Heading. Let's go heading 360. Look at this turn. Wow. Let's disarm this. Oh wow.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There we have Hiroshima Airport.
whilst the seatbelt sign is on, we
Yeah, I really suggest Hiroshima. It's really cool. It's a really cool airport to go. In the middle of hills here, especially approaching runway 28.
Further smoking is not
You have an air nav approach. Really interesting. Okay, direct Bolig. Let's go. Let's go. And continue climbing. We're gonna climb flight level 370 today.
just ask us as we join you.
We're gonna have some interesting spot over some extremely big city of Japan, as we did on our way here last time from Tokyo. Look at those peak in the terrain radar, pretty high. Continue climbing 210 now. Okay, we have two traffic ahead of us. This is us. So probably we can see Hiroshima now. No. Ah, yeah, it's right there. No. It's right behind. Oh, wait. Yeah, probably it's behind those clouds here. The main city. Yeah, there is also another very interesting airport close to Hiroshima in which I want to go, which is this. We have to go here in the future. Okay, acceleration. Landing lights off. Seatbelts off. Over clouds. And now let's accelerate. Yeah, we have also some tailwind for now, which is good, of course. And let's go up. So yeah, basically, yeah, I discovered recently, probably is an older update at this point, I'm not sure, but I discovered recently you can install, recently, like 2 weeks ago, that you can install in your SSD planes, and even planes that are not in 2024 officially, for example the ATR, you can, if you have the aviation version of the sim, or perhaps if you have also the ATR in 2020, you can install it on the sim and choose if you want to stream it or if you want to have it download in your SSD, basically. So I was wondering if it was the same for the war update, and yes it is. So it's not automatic, at least for what I saw today. I had to go in the shop. It's free, of course, but I have to go in the shop and confirm I want to obtain the Japanese update, and I'm now streaming it. It's not installed on my SSD, but that means that I didn't use any of the war update after the release of 2024. And that's kind of annoying. At least I think so. I had to manually confirm it today. Okay, let's go direct to Ikuno. Alright. So, yeah, this was the discover of the day. So pay attention, give a check. If you have 2024 and you want to enjoy the new war update or city update, give a check to the shop, free, in the word section and free section. Give a check if you have installed them, or at least if you have obtained them, because it's not that automatic probably as I thought. Pretty cool area of Japan. Cloudy day. We'll see a destination. We're going to Tokyo Haneda, of course. Haneda, not Haneda. And we are gonna pass not extremely close to Fuji mountain, but yeah, close enough to see it for sure. So we're gonna have a nice spot on the volcano. It's very close to to Tokyo. So if you're approaching from even from the west, sorry, from the east, it's not that hard to spot. If you're approaching from the west, yeah, it's definitely easy. Okay, 370, final flight level. Check here. Actually, yeah, I don't think it's divided as in Volanta. I could probably go direct to Meter, and I'm gonna do it honestly. It's a long flight, so let's start to expedite our hopes. Also, we're gonna have a more interesting tailwind component, which is kind of, I mean, it's quite strong at the moment. 30 knots of additional speed is definitely something appreciated. And soon we are gonna also check the traffic. Let's wait a little bit because we have to cruise 0.78. We are still just going pretty slow compared to our cruise speed. We can check, of course, already, but yeah. So first big, I think, guess it will be Osaka directly. Yeah, first big city we're gonna see it's Osaka. So I was checking the flight that All Nippon was doing here from Tokyo to Hiroshima and Hiroshima to Tokyo, and they were using some very interesting planes as the 787 and the 767, which is wow. It's incredible they use such a big plane to do. I mean, it was the 787-8, so not the biggest version at all, but yeah, pretty interesting operation to do as well. This one here is Okayama, I guess, or Fukuyama. No, it should be Fukuyama. Oh no, wait, it's ahead of us. So yeah, big port, Okayama. Probably. Yeah, they are all very big places here in Japan. Okay, we're going doing the speed. Let's start to give a check to have an idea of the traffic we're gonna have at destination. Okay. Actually, we are the first one scheduled to arrive. Interesting. The other traffic is an A320 from Shanghai, it's 1 hour after us. Okay. I thought we had a lot of traffic. On the contrary, it's pretty calm at the moment. All departure. This is an helicopter, by the way. So I scheduled to land runway 34 left, which is a little bit strange in Tokyo, but in Haneda, but yeah, that's what I saw they did recently. The last flight from Hiroshima to Tokyo, that happened some hour ago. Land there, so why not? Why not too? Yeah, we're gonna cruise very fast actually. We're gonna have some nice tailwind, which is expected to be 50 knots of tailwind at our cruise level. It's a lot. It's a big gain of speed. Oh yeah. Sometimes we are lucky. We are quite unlucky with the tailwind recently, but not today. Today is very good. I also saw that there is a big weather formation in the Pacific Ocean, a bit far from Japan. I saw it in I saw it in the sim itself when I was joining. Oh wow, look at this stuff. My god. So it's this one, it's this one that is going towards Spain. Okay. Look at this. Something pretty rare to see actually. A nice hurricane, which will not be a hurricane probably when we will impact into Europe, but yeah, look at that kind of scary stuff. Wow. Wait a sec, but there wasn't like a hurricane in Italy today. Okay, I don't see anything. don't see. I mean, there is a rotation here. Yeah, but yeah. I guess it's this stuff. There was like a hurricane predict to maybe impact into Italy, but I guess he will just go into the south. Or is this? Yeah, this look like some rotation system. Well, yeah, not really. I mean, it's here we have a rotation. Let me see, a little bit higher. No, I don't know. I don't think it will be that dramatic in the end. So yeah, I was seeing this system here, which I don't know if it's going toward Japan. Let's see. No, it's going away. Okay. Yeah, again, it's whoa. Look at India as well. Wow. Terrible weather around the world in these days. Terrible weather. Look at that. Look at Europe. Look what is arriving into Spain. Look at this nice hurricane here. It's incredible. You can see through the clouds in the eye. This is scary stuff. Another one. And another one we just saw. Close to Japan. Wow. What a weather. How we are doing here? We are climbing, still 10,000 feet to go. Okay, we have our nice tailwind. Wow, we're gonna cruise very fast. We have to cruise 0.78. We are already 500 knots of ground speed, which is not bad at all. So now the traffic situation. Oh, wow, this train taking off like this is very weird, to be honest. Very weird. So we have to pay attention also to the departing traffic. Very weird because if you check real life, let's see what's happening in real life. So in Tokyo, right now, they are using this runway for sure. And I guess they are taking off toward north. Okay, this wasn't a takeoff. This again used that runway. This not. But I'm quite sure they are not taking off toward south, which is very interesting because you know that you should check the traffic info, especially not. I mean, again. Okay, this is arrival. No, we don't care about arrival. We want to see departure. I don't know. For example, this 7.3, I guess it took off. Okay, yeah, toward north, as you can see here. Especially, don't. I mean, it's not again mandatory in VATSIM to use the correct runway they are using in real life, but it's suggestive, of course. It makes stuff easier for everyone. Wow, this guy coming back to Tokyo probably. But of course we're gonna report. We'll see if there is traffic as well, because we perhaps will be nobody as soon as we get there. It's gonna take half an hour from now, more or less. We are, yeah, more than half an hour, but something around there. So after here, I guess we can go direct to final, right? Middle, yeah. And this. Yeah, oh wow. So yeah, the actual, because here we have Fuji. There we go. So we could have cut here, but yeah, probably it's not the, I mean, let's check from Navigraph. Yeah, probably it's not the best choice. So from here, no. Okay, we have to go direct to X3 Alpha Charlie. Perfect. We're gonna go there. Wait a sec, because I have a better waypoint here, which is Berma. I guess it's the border. Yeah. Okay. Wow, we have even more tailwind now. then I mean, of course, the one it's in the real, sorry, in the operational file is just the average. Currently, we are having, we are not even in cruise altitude, so yeah, doesn't make any sense to give a thought now. So we're going straight into Tokyo now. 27 minutes according to my navigator, but let's check the the procedure. Okay, you're not seeing the sim, but I just give a direct. So we're gonna end up being in Arlon, and from Arlo, yeah, that's Zulu runway 34 left, I think is fine. Yeah, that's perfect. Nice. 5,000 feet. Do we have any below altitude descent? Yeah, we are full of it, so we're gonna get at X-ray Alpha Charlie. And yeah, we don't want to be at 30,000 feet here because we want to descend definitely before. Sorry, we don't want to descend before needed. There is no traffic arriving, so that doesn't make any sense. We can go direct to Wedge probably, or direct Arlon, we will see at the top of descent. And then ILS Zulu runway 34 left, 5,000 feet. It's well, it's not a category. Yeah, it's the other runway. Well, it's a normal ILS, so 218 feet of minimum. Yeah, that's it. Let's import everything here. This is Osaka, I guess, already. Yeah, should be. Oh no, we are just over Osaka. I completely missed it. Nice. This is Osaka. Oh yeah. Yeah, as you can see, as I told you yesterday, we were flying in Australia in 2020. The terrain quality overall looks way better. It's not really that it's better, but the blur area, I guess, is, as you can see here, if I zoom, there is a clear line on, on two different resolution texture now. And yeah, overall, I guess the merge and everything in 2020 is at the moment way better. Of course, now we are way higher than yesterday. Well, we will see during approach. I don't know if we will be able to see actually, because we are not over a city as we were yesterday. And this is the Osaka airport, really famous one, Square Island. Check it online. It's a very iconic airport, for sure, you know it. Now yeah, let's import the procedure here. So is the X-ray Alpha Charlie 1, okay, it's the ILS 34 left Zulu, then X-ray Alpha Charlie 1 Alpha the arrival via Krim. No, we don't want any via. Okay, insert. Let me check if it's correct. So we should get to Arlon. Okay, and then the approach. Nice. Very nice. So yeah, Osaka basically is this one. Enormous city. Look at this, is an airport, by the way. This is an enormous city. I don't know how many tens of millions of people living here. I guess 20 million people, something like that, or 15. Yeah, an enormous city. And the next bay we are seeing there is Su, but there is a yeah, I guess it's Su, which is not pronounced Su, probably. Then we have Nagoya. Yeah, look at this plateau. I mean, this lowland area. It's enormous. And then we will have Tokyo, which is our destination, of course. We're still climbing, by the way. So, let's see. Now we have a precise estimate for our landing, which will happen at in 40 minutes. We're gonna have some more direct for sure. Oh yeah, 40 minutes overall. If you have any question, as always, about the flight or the plane, feel free to ask. I remind you, we're flying from Hiroshima to Tokyo with the A320 Fenix in this nice livery. And yeah, we are in Japan because there was the Japan War update Was released 2 days ago, I guess, something like that. We'll see. I mean, Tokyo is included. We will see the skyline mainly. Yesterday we had a very good skyline of Melbourne in Australia. Let's do a comparison today. Okay, it's not the same distance probably, but yeah, we'll see. Yesterday was a great flight in Australia from Tasmania. Guys, this guy's starting approach. Alright, let's see if there is any news in Tokyo. We are the first one scheduled to land as well. Any crazy guy taking off? Why people are taking off? I mean, maybe this guy didn't took off towards south, but towards toward the west. We can check. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. This runway is in use. We're gonna land in this one, which is not that long on top of that. It's 3,000 meters. Yeah, of course it's long. It's Tokyo airport, I mean. But yeah, interesting that in Tokyo the longest runway is 3,360 meter long, which is not incredible. Of course we are at sea level, so airplane have incredibly good performance, jet airplane especially. But yeah, it's not that. I mean, they don't have any big 4,000 meter runway stuff like that. Okay, the meter in Tokyo is cloudy. We have VFR condition, good visibility on ground, but we have few clouds 1,000 feet, scattered 1,500 and broken 3,500. So it's definitely cloudy. That will a little bit be a problem for our spot of the skyline of Tokyo. But yeah, we're gonna land definitely before this time here because yeah, look at this procedure here. We're gonna cut through this stuff, so we're gonna gain some minutes there. We're gonna land in 40 minutes probably. Ooh, look at this. Wow, that's the traffic. Who is this? Okay, yeah, they're going to Kumbu. Oh, it's super low compared to us, but look at that turn. This guy took off from Hiroshima with us before. We saw him taking off in the initial part of the live stream. Wow. We finally have Contrail in 2024. If you don't know it. I mean, it's since 1 month. I mean, since the last sim update 3. Oh yeah, we have them. Which is really, really helpful if you need to spot traffic. It's basically impossible to spot traffic without them. Even unless it's like 1 mile from you. Look at this turn he's doing. I don't know where is the airport. He's on the other side of the bay, the airport. And it's him here. Yeah, there is another one ahead, which is not inside now, and they are landing there. Yeah, this is another island airport of Japan. This one here. So they are doing the approach. Yeah, this traffic is doing the approach. It's gonna do a big turn probably and land here in some minutes. Very cool stuff to see. So we are at Burma, and at Burma we can go direct to X-Ray Alpha Charlie. Yeah. So 7 miles from Burma now. Look at that. Look at also this one is an enormous city again. There are some names around here. I don't actually know which is the actual city, but yeah, there is Nagoya, Takoname, I don't know, Tsu, Gifu, but yeah. Let's say a lot of people live here. Look at that massive metropolitan area. Okay, let's go direct now to Alpha X-ray Alpha Charlie. Okay. Oh, 61 knots of tailwind. Wait, it didn't like our directs, I guess. What? Never mind. Never mind. So the airport is right below us now. Look at it. This is like a, I mean, a smaller version of Osaka airport. But yeah, look at Japanese. They don't have space to build the airport. They just built an island and built the airport over it. Pretty smart. And I can already see something very interesting that was updated, I guess. The model, which is this shadow there behind clouds, is the iconic and legendary mount or volcano Fuji. Look at him right there. It's unfortunately will be behind clouds. So at top of descent, we're gonna go direct to Arlon directly. There is no reason to not do it. We have a few traffic, some helicopter here. They are going around, kind of scaring. Free helicopter actually. Kind of scary way around Tokyo. This is us. We are not that far at all at this point. We have a very good tailwind. So yeah, we're gonna get there pretty fast. 60 miles from top of descent. Oops, I don't want to do that. And as always, if you have any question about the flight or the plane or other planes or other flights, feel free to ask. Company message. Let me remove this. Yeah. Of course, we're not flying real time, so I mean we're flying real time, but not real daytime. So of course we are completely yeah, we're completely delayed. Yeah. No, wait a sec. No, we are before the daytime. I mean the flight time in the sim, because it was scheduled now and we are flying in the afternoon of the 27th. So no, wait, on the 27th. So so we are delayed. Interesting. I thought I did the opposite, but whatever. Never mind. It's not important, of course. Okay. Less than 60 miles from top of descent. I can see already that, as we saw in the meter, Tokyo is covered by a lot of clouds today. There is not minimum VFR or IFR condition, but there is a nice layer of clouds above 1,000 feet of altitude. And this is already Tokyo Bay. Mount Fuji there. We're gonna pass even closer to that because maybe not. No, because at top of descent we were right. Yeah, on the parallel of it. So yeah. And this is Pacific Ocean. Look at that. Let's see the name of this city here. Amamatsu Shizuoka. An airport here, of course. Alright, 40 miles. So initial descent, let's start thinking about it. Initial descent, flight level 210. Alright. I don't know, I mean, let's wait a little bit to go before go direct to final. There is no control, so we are still quite far. So yeah, let's wait the top of descent for sure. Because probably, I mean, since we are cutting through this stuff here, we're gonna probably get, I mean, end up being high on the procedure. But yeah, we have speed brake, of course, we can recover easily. So yeah, it's not a problem. Our descent speed is scheduled to be, well, pretty fast actually, almost 300. 300 knots, but yeah, we can descend faster if we need. 310, 320, it's not a problem, of course. I love this area of Japan. Yeah, the terrain looks, I mean, we are high, of course, no? I don't know, usually when they do war update, they also improve the digital terrain model. Which looks like now, I mean, looks very cool, this stuff here that I'm seeing, to be honest. Very cool. Look at Mount Fuji. Wow. What a place. Yeah, looks pretty cool. For sure. I will be curious when we start descending, of course. But yeah, this stuff, considering the altitude we are now, it's a nice digital terrain model. Looks pretty sharp. Pretty realistic, of course. Look at that. From this distance, like this point of view. Looks very good. Very, very good. Also the detail on the of the volcano here. Yeah, that's very interesting. Okay, less than 120 miles from the airport. Yeah, I'm kind of scared about this helicopter flying around the area. But yeah. I mean, it's VATSIM in case we pass through. Well, this terrain looks pretty cool, to be honest. So, I don't know if those are clouds in the satellite image or it's snow. Don't know. Or it's rock. I don't know, for some reason they don't have vegetation, which I don't know why, honestly, but can be everything. Look at that. Yeah, it would be a great day when they implement eruption in the sim, which is an important, actually, it's a very important tool in a flight simulator, because yeah, aviation, of course, is strongly concerned about volcanic eruption on the real ops, of course. So it would be a great addition to have that kind of simulation. Would be extremely hard, because I mean, I want to say that you have to trigger failure because it's like impossible, but have like a nice dust cloud of the eruption, dust column, would be great to have, definitely. Okay, let's go direct to final now. Let's check if there is control. No control. Okay. Arlon on top. Yeah. Okay. It's gonna calculate a new top of descent, I guess. Not really. Alright. Yeah, we have to go down. Vertical speed. This is on me. Yeah, so yeah, it would be a great addition to have Volcano. That's column, I mean. Yeah. There are some area where you have a lot, I mean, Ecuador for sure. Let's see if we have some eruption happening in Ecuador, for example. Usually there are. Look at this. There we go. This is the Shanghai, right? Yeah, Shanghai. Eruption, Mount Shanghai. Now you have some data here, but basically, it's a dust plume that comes from the volcano. So probably traffic are not gonna fly, or at some altitude you can't really cross this area here. I would be great. And if you are here, I mean, I've been in Ecuador. That's why I mentioned Ecuador. But when you are there, you can definitely see that there is a thick, dark layer, a brown layer of stuff, something that seems like a cloud, but it's of course just dust, clay coming from the volcanoes, and it's definitely visible. It's definitely changing aviation operation. This stuff scares me. Is the go around Arlon and then Apollo? Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, it's the go around actually. All right. Destination data. So they have the information, and they also have the. Yeah, let me show you this, and then we're gonna check the destination data. So if you check windy, you should have in the satellite section. You should be able to see those plumes. Perhaps it's, yeah, as I thought, it's full covered by clouds. So not today is not really the day. Of course, if there is a bigger option, you will definitely see it. But wow, look at those storms here. But yeah, they have the data. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's go down 3,000 feet per minute now. Yeah, destination data. Speaking of data. 1014. Alright. Temperature 25. Pretty hot. Wind is 60 knots. Sorry, 60 degrees and 6 knots. Okay, and we said that the minimum was 218. Alright. All set. I'm gonna go down 3,500. We are high on the vertical path, so we are just 60 miles. 60 miles from the turn. So until 300 knots, I will just descend 3,000. Oof. Sorry, yeah, 3,500 feet per minute. What a nice view of Mount Fuji we are having here, by the way. That's very cool. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. Flight level change. Sorry, not flight level change. It's called open descent in the Airbus of A320. Okay, now you're here. Look at that. Wow. Very, very interesting. We have a traffic, which is yeah, it's above us. Okay. So the only thing we have to pay attention here is this. Yeah, those helicopter around the area. Set up this. And yeah, I'm gonna use speed brakes for sure. Yeah, I want to descend. We are high on the vertical path. And we are not that far from the turn, I mean. We are less than 50 miles. Pretty high still. We can descend 5,000 feet. Okay, let's wait. Let's descend 11,000 now. Let's try. Wow, we are going down 4,000 feet per minute. Maybe a little less. I mean, we don't need to go down like a meteor. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, approaching Tokyo is always super cool, especially from the west, from the southwest. No, actually from the west, not the southwest. Yeah, Japan shape is a little bit strange. Look at that. Look at that beach there with the volcano behind. That place is I still Hamamatsu, I guess. Or this shoot. Oh no, this is the waypoint, sorry. Wow. What a country. Okay, zooming. We're doing on our descent. Now we can increase a little bit the speed brakes. The spoilers. Look at that. Wow. Amazing. An amazing approach even today. We have a traffic that is climbing. No, it's still very far. 10 miles. It's not that far actually. Okay, interesting. It's a 777. Okay, it's above us already. Nice. It's 10 miles from us. Let's see if we are able to spot it. I don't think. I mean, I think it's gonna be too high as soon as we are close to each other. Okay. It's already 3,000 feet above us. A little bit to the left. 5 miles. I don't see him. It's a lot of. Oh yeah, it's right there. Look at him. Right there. And that traffic is going to okay, I wanted to give a last check to Fuji. Is going to he's staying on Japan. Okay, it's just doing a flight. Oh wow, it's a short flight actually. He's going to that airport we saw before with a 777. Okay, we are intercepting the vertical path again. It's totally fine. 5,000 feet, which is also the interception altitude. We can set up 5,000 feet soon. And we can set up already. Okay, let's just descend 5,000. And with this, we'll slow down, of course. Okay, speed brake a little less now. I think we're gonna need speed brakes a little bit more than this. Yeah, thick layer of clouds over Tokyo. Look at that. Oh, we have a new meter. We have crosswind, 7 knots of crosswind. Okay, new meter. Okay, I see the pressure, I have to change it. Temperature 225, QNH 1014. 1014. 1014. And 1014.
Traffic Japan Route 745, let's vacate at 1001 and air taxiing to the main hangar. To get traffic.
No, it's this one, I guess. No, it's this. I don't know. No, this is a departure. They are all departure. Can I hear that airport that far? Okay, speed brake armed. Auto brake is gonna be low. I mean, yeah, it's gonna be low. Don't really need to calculate anything. I mean, we are 3,000 meter runway at sea level. So yeah, as I was telling you yesterday, yeah, in 2020 overall the terrain loading is definitely better. Yeah, now it's cool, but you see some blur stuff. Of course, this is also due to improve performance. The sim is heavier, but yeah. Let's say the first look you have on 2020 when you turn the view like this very fast, it's definitely better. Okay, slow down. 250 knots. Seat belts. Localizer armed. And zoom in. Super cloudy, by the way. Oh yeah, let's see the cloud in a new meter. Okay, scattered 1,500, broken 3,500, and broken for 4,500. Okay, yeah, it's very cloudy. Localizer is on, 15 miles from the turn. After landing, yeah, I guess we're gonna park. Yeah, we can also park there. Yeah, nice spot possible parking stand. Okay, 250 knots. Continue descent. We're catching the vertical path. I mean, the vertical path is catching us as well, actually. Pretty fast again. I think we're gonna need speed brakes. Let's see. We are above the glide slope. Yeah, I'm gonna use a bit of speed brake. I don't want that to have any problem. Alright, speed brake out. Let's go down faster than this. Okay, yeah, we have to intercept at 5,000 feet. Go around altitude in case is it's 4,500. That's an interesting altitude. Okay, I will try to remember to change after we intercept. Let me set up a nice gear down view. Landing lights. Okay, 2 traffic departing. We are intercepting the vertical path again. Speed braking. Approach is active. Localizer is armed. Still above the glide slope. We are 20 miles out. Okay. Here comes the turn. Ah, yeah, we are intercepting the localizer already. Speed brake. Yeah, I'm not really liking the path. Okay, so let's go down immediately. Alright. Yeah, because I don't know if we will be below the cloud at 5,000 feet. I don't think so at all. Look at the vertical path, how inaccurate it is. Okay, speed braking. Vertical speed, vertical speed, 1,000 feet per minute. Approach. Laser capture. Okay. Okay, let's wait to be full established. Go around. Alright. Speed 240 knots. Okay. Localizer capturing. And localizer capture. Let's go. And the traffic, all Nippon 681, full established, 34 left. Speed 340. Sorry, 230, not 340. Oh, look at this cloud. Okay, speed checks. Gear down. Right into a cloud. Alright. Raining. Nice. Speed on manage. Runway turn off. Takeoff lights on. Do we have so? Wow, look at the weather radar. Yeah, I should have kept. Okay, my side now. Okay. Zooming. All right. Ah, the helicopter went offline. Nice. Okay, let's wait 7 miles for flaps 1. Dual autopilot. We can't auto land, of course. We have a minimum of 280 feet bottom. Shouldn't be a problem. We shouldn't have clouds below 10,000 feet. Sorry, 1,000 feet. Alright, 7 miles, speed check, flaps 1. super rain. Is it the wiper wave going in the... I mean, the Phoenix in 2020 was actually work. Yeah, that's incredible that after 5 years, look at that. In MSFS, still wipers are not working at all. 5 years, I mean, what the fuck? Okay, now we have the airport. Speed check, flaps. Choo! Let's go. Let's see if we have a nice view on the skyline of Tokyo as soon as we get closer. Also the performance I'm curious about, because Tokyo was one of those airports with extremely poor performance. Ah, look at that bridge. That I think is from the new updates. We have some custom building here. Speed check, flaps. Okay, let's do this side. Speed check, flaps. 3 and full. Okay, I love the vibration of the flaps in the Phoenix. Extremely realistic. We are a bit offset, or what? Alright. Autopilot off. It looks like we're a bit offset to me. 500. No, let me recover. Okay. A bit better now. Yeah, we have wind from the right. Ooh, okay.
100 above. Minimum.
Continue. There we have the skyline of Tokyo, by the way.
100. 50. 40. 30. Retard.
Decrab a bit. Touchdown. Reverse. Okay, reverse now, but 60 knots reverse in manual braking. So you actually just saw this bug that there is in 2024. So basically, if you're setting reverse, sometime it's not just working. I guess it's a loading problem. If you give a look to the throttle, it's gonna start activate. I experienced this many times. I thought wasn't something in the Phoenix since it's not a streamed plane. But yeah, apparently I was wrong. Okay, let's turn a bit more. Actually, I'm taxiing in a taxiway that doesn't exist according to. I mean, it's all. Wow, it's all. Yeah, according to Navigraph. Well, anyway, let's continue. Okay, let's go. It's a custom default airport, Aneta. If you start, this can goes off, this can goes off. I can touch switches. We're gonna park around here. So yeah, we had a nice view on the skyline of Tokyo at the end of the approach. It's not the case anymore, apparently. But yeah, when you depart, as today, I mean, when you depart to the north from Tokyo, is pretty cool because you are going basically northwest. It's pretty cool because you overfly this city completely. What was the touchdown? Okay, totally fine considering the crosswind. Okay, I want to park somewhere here.
Scanner 984 radar check.
5x5.
Thank you.
That's, yes, scarce by 5. People doesn't know how to do an auto radio check or what. I mean, it's cool, of course, to ask a radio check, but to see if the VATSIM community is sleeping or not. Skating by 5. Taxi lights off. Alright. Parking brake set. Engine off. And transponder off. Alright, deboard. Deboard, beacon can goes off. External power, APU off. Let's go. Let's go out. Oh no. We don't. Wow, the weather is not that good, by the way. Look at this dark cloud. Yeah, well, of course, was raining on the approach. Yeah, we jump out of the plane. Still, we still have rotation on the engine. Well, we land 10 minutes before the schedule of time, actually. That's a cool one. Where is the Scandinavian? Scandinavian going to Copenhagen, I guess. No. With the A350. Alright. That was pretty cool. Yeah, we didn't really have the occasion to have an incredible view of the stuff updated, of course, but we have a nice skyline of Tokyo at least. There are some new city in photogrammetry for what I read, and yeah, I don't know actually if they improved the airport here of Haneda, which is a custom default one. But yeah, so this is it for today, and yeah, I wish you a nice evening and see you next.